Hi guys, and welcome back from Carly at the Herbathicary. Really good to see you guys again. If you're new to the channel or like the videos, please show your support by hitting like and subscribe down below. So it's getting increasingly hard here at the beginning of September to not admit that summer is officially over. While I am waiting for the last of my tomatoes to hopefully ripen and harvesting the last of the minimal veg, I will be getting some stuff in for autumn though, some autumn cabbages and stuff like that. But that's not for a couple of weeks until everything else comes out. So as usual here at the Herbathicary, we are placating ourselves with thoughts of Halloween. And we are clearly not the only ones, as many of you have messaged me asking for a compilation of the Halloween DIYs that my girls and I have done over the last couple of years. I will put links to each of those videos on the within this video. After a long spring and summer of planting, harvesting and foraging, I like to ease myself in with my favorite crafting hobby, which is sewing. For my little girl's birthday, well, my eldest's birthday in April last year, I made her a cloak, and my middle one wanted to be like mommy this year for Halloween, and she wanted to be a garden fairy. So I got to work making her a cloak in green so she could be a garden fairy. This is absolutely amazing. She loved it. Well, amazing by her standards. And I ended up making one in different colors for a few kids on the street. Next was the project that I knew would take the longest and present me with the most challenges. And I've wanted to do Audrey 2 from the Little Shop of Horrors for years now, and have always ended up with it going wrong and never getting completed in time for Halloween. So that was my next project on the list, and it really did present the most challenges, as I really don't like plaster of Paris. I'm kind of over glue guns now. The painting bit was okay, but it was a lot of fun, and I'm glad I finally got round to it. He turned out awesome on the day and was such a big hit with the kids that they begged me not to put him away with the other Halloween decorations. So he lives with my other plants in the conservatory. So I have a selection of those holographic picture frame things that you can get from Poundland. But I really wanted one where it looked like the inhabitant of the photo was popping out at you. So for this project, I needed an old frame from a broken mirror, and we had to steal Skelly's head. Don't think he minded so much because he's still smiling, look. This one again was a learning experience because it was I figured paper mache would be okay and I could just use PVA glue, but it turned out to be more difficult than I thought. So I ended up using that plaster Paris again and just molding it all over Skelly's face and then sticking down the frame and adding some details. I ended up using so many layers of the gauze and everything that he took forever to dry, so I'm glad I got him done early. Stuck some little lights in the back, and he was cute as heck. Then I wasted some evening time with some Halloweeny crochet. I usually run the Halloween crochet classes in that half term leading up to Halloween, so it gave me a good chance to get practicing them again before I was teaching. I do love these courses, as it's usually mums and kids that come along, or parents and kids. I have dads that come too. But these little buntings and the pumpkin and the spider webs, and there's also the skull one. I haven't added that to this video, but I will add the link to that video. And the kids love them, and it's a great way to start them off crocheting. Our next project was quick and easy. The girls decided that they wanted a Halloween wreath on the door this year rather than our normal poster. And I normally go into all the bargain shops after Halloween when they reduce all the decorations and grab everything for like 25p or 50p here or there. So we had some bits in our craft box, and this was literally just a case of painting a Christmas wreath that I picked up after Christmas and sticking some bits to it and some funky lights, and it looked awesome on our door. The next project I've wanted to do almost as much as Audrey, actually probably more, for as long, and it's the book from Hocus Pocus. I just used one of the kids' book. I didn't record the beginning bit as it didn't occur to me at the time. I was just so excited to get this project done. Didn't even mind the hot gluing and the paper macheing and everything else, but I am so impressed with how well this one turned out. Kids absolutely love it. Like Audrey, this is one that has not been allowed to go into the Halloween box, as they do go out in the storeroom or the shed outside, and the girls didn't want him to get ruined, but he was a hit. Now I know I blame my little ladies for most of my crazy crafts, but they wouldn't ask if they didn't know that Mommy enjoyed it so much as well. We wanted a spooky house to sit outside our door, so we could have music playing on the Bluetooth speaker and some creepy lights going on. Luckily, I had the help of Salem the kitty. Actually, his name's Snacks. His name was Snacks. So he helped me build this really awesome haunted house. As I said, we had the Bluetooth speaker in there and some creepy music playing and some really cool lights. I was super excited with how this one turned out, especially because it started off with just a few cardboard boxes, my glue gun, some paint, and some varnish spray so it was waterproof, because it always rains here on Halloween.
This tiny little guy here was gifted
So
to us
we'd
by
finished
our
all
friend,
of those
Audrey,
bits,
10th of
and we
July this
still
year.
had
When
8
she
days
took
to
over
go
the
till
allotment at the beginning of the year,
Halloween.
there were loads
So
of
our last few projects were just mostly upcycling things. We had this head that no longer worked and a pumpkin that my son had kind of ripped apart. And so we thought that we'd spangle him up a bit, just black paint and some sparkles, and we're going to stick that skelly head right in the top of him. We also had this board that we picked up in the sales after Halloween last year, like a tombstone shaped board. So I thought I'd add some sparkles to that. Now my head was dry, we put the lights in and we stuck the skull right in the top, and he's going on our doorstep. I will obviously hide the wires, added some shading to the tombstone as it really didn't look good in grey, and pulled out the stencil, although this took forever as I had to wait for each letter to dry, but we went with "Here lies my remains." I find that quite amusing, and so did my little man, dead but not forgotten. And I had some more of that adhesive spray, so we made a ghost, printed some stickers for the bottles, and then upcycled the chandelier candelabra thingy from the wedding, and added some little gold skulls to that. Those little gold skulls, again, I got in the sale. It was like £1 for 40 of the things. That looks really, really cute. Had some more black spray paint, so just sprayed some cool bottles and went over the lettering to be spell bottles. This one luckily had an S on it. I can't remember what it was for, but it was perfect. Halloween is most definitely our favourite time of the year here at the Apothecary. Even trumps Christmas, who would have thunk it? Except for birthdays. My birthday trumps everything. Oh, no, of course the kids do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just a short compilation of some of the random crafts that we've done for Halloween. I was unable to embed the links to the videos within this video using the new software that I'm using, so I will add them in the description box below. Just bear with me. If you enjoyed the video, please let us know. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe if you want to. I'm still deciding what crafty Halloween projects we are going to do this year. I've told the girls we will start next week. So if you have any suggestions, again, feel free to link them down below. I look forward to hearing from you guys. And one way or another, hope you all have an awesome Halloween.